So you're thinking about buying a home, and like every buyer, you're looking for the best deal in any market. So you start searching the internet and you find home after home after home. You might even be talking to family members or neighbors that say, hey, here's an idea. Why don't you look for a wholesale property? Hi everyone, if we haven't met yet, I'm Troy Sage of Dallas Homes and Living, and I'm dedicated to doing real estate differently. In this video, I'm going to discuss some of the pros and some of the cons of buying a home via wholesale and what it means to you as a buyer in case you're thinking about going down this path to home ownership. One of the most exciting things about purchasing a wholesale property is that they are priced below current market value, which for savvy buyers and investors, a lot of times you get more bang for your buck. Or do you? Stay with me through this video because I'm going to talk about things in regards to budgeting and purchasing a wholesale property. Now, a lot of investors purchase wholesale properties. And why do they do this? Well, they do this because of the cost savings in purchasing wholesale. And most investors have a vision for what they want to do with their money and with the particular property, which leads us into the next pro of purchasing a wholesale property, and that is potential investment and improvements. Most wholesale properties are in desperate need of improvements. It could be as simple as outdated kitchens and bathrooms, or it needs paint and carpet, but most that you're going to see on the market need a lot of improvement. So if you're going to purchase a wholesale home to live in, please make sure that you've done your research and you understand the cost to repair and actually bring the home up to speed. Now, this being said, if you're savvy with this process of upgrading and really beautifying a home, you have the great potential to make a lot of money if you buy a wholesale property. Another pro in purchasing a wholesale property is the ability to negotiate the sales price. A lot of times when you find these wholesale properties, you have a little more negotiation and wiggle room when purchasing the property because of normally the condition of the property or the situation that the seller may be in. Wholesale properties come in all shapes and sizes, from single-family dwellings to multi-unit buildings. So depending on your goals with your portfolio and your financial expectations, wholesaling might be a great way to build wealth or find a home that you're actually looking for and get it at a discount and make it as beautiful and as customized as you want. I've mentioned a few of the pros in purchasing a wholesale property, but before we get too excited, let's break down some of the cons so you're making the best decision for you and your family. And stay with me through this entire video because I'm going to break down a big secret about wholesaling and what you need to consider before you purchase a wholesale home. One of the most significant cons in purchasing a wholesale property is that wholesale properties are sold as is, which means you never really know of any of the hidden or unknown repairs, which could lead to massive costs out of your pocket. And speaking of repairs and renovations, wholesale properties can be high risk. You really have to keep your thumb on the pulse of the market because the market can change at any point in time. So as an investor, or if you're purchasing for you to actually live in the property, make sure your thumb is on the pulse of the market before you spend any money, because you don't want to be in a position if the market takes a dip and then you add up the repair cost or improvement cost that you wind up truly being upside down in your investment. Purchasing a wholesale property could also create some financing issues or challenges. A lot of times a wholesale home has to be sold for cash due to the condition that the property is in, and sometimes a wholesaler only wants to take cash because they don't want to wait a long period and a ton of appraisals and stuff like that to actually get this property sold. So when buying a wholesale home, you may have to purchase cash or do a hard money loan. If you're not sure what a hard money loan is, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll be happy to answer that question and give you as much detail as you need to make the best decision for you and your family. Unlike purchasing a new home or a retail home or resale home, wholesale homes come with limited to almost no warranty whatsoever. The key thing when purchasing a wholesale home is you want to make sure that title is clear, so when you purchase the property that it is 100% yours and there's no liens or encumbrances. Now, let me tell you a little secret that a lot of people don't talk about when it comes to wholesaling. Most wholesalers that are selling properties wholesale are not licensed realtors or they're not licensed real estate agents, which means there's no regulatory structure in place in the event that there's an issue. If you have a problem purchasing a wholesale property, more times than not, if they're not represented by an agent, you will have nothing that you can do except for take them to court, which is timely and costly, and honestly, it's just very uncomfortable and it's really an absolute pain. Overall, there's lots of pros and there's lots of cons to purchasing a wholesale property. If you have any questions about purchasing a wholesale property, leave a comment below or reach out to me direct. My contact information is in the description below. If you have found the information in this video helpful and you want to stay current on everything that's happening in the real estate market, click subscribe and the bell so you're updated every time I upload another video. Until next time, my friends, make it a great day.